Alright, today is Monday, and I am on fall break for today and tomorrow. Today's Monday, tomorrow's Tuesday. I have fall break for these couple days, so I'm just gonna stay at my mom's house and just chill out for these couple days, and then I'll go back to school on Wednesday. But I have a good amount of beer left to enjoy my time, not in school or work for 2 days. So. And I'll probably just fly around and watch the new flat screen TV that my mother just bought. Ronald Thray, who does his Louisiana beer reviews, reviewed this beer, Ayinger Oktoberfest-Märzen, this weekend, sometime maybe on Saturday. He Sunday or Saturday he uploaded his review with his daughter, and they seemed to enjoy it, but Ron seemed to like it more than his daughter did. Oktoberfest or Märzen is like apparently this thing that I would love to go to in Germany. It's like, I don't really know a whole lot about the whole festival, but I've taken a lot of German classes in my life, so I know German enough to kind of have an idea of what that is, but I couldn't really tell you. This beer gets a 89 on Beer Advocate. The bros give it a 91, and it's 5.8 ABV. It's about noon today, and yesterday when I left my 10-hour day at work, I bought this and the Ayinger Jahrhundert Lager, which. Then there's one other Ayinger there too. So let's this is a authentic Bavarian festival lager. Bavaria is that southern part of Germany where München or Munich is. Brewed according to the Reinheitsgebot purity law of 1516, product of Germany. I wonder who it's imported by. Brewed and bottled by Brauerei Ayinger, because Ayinger is a city in Germany. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking and crack this open. Oh! That was a bit of a gusher, that Slice on the Pond I had this weekend. Or no, on Thursday. That was way worse. That gushed all over me. This is still kind of doing that little gushing thing. And when Ron and his daughter tried it, they had a cap of a couple of, or like a German family on a picnic or something. And on both of the Ayinger beers I got, this is the cap I got. It's like a German town or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, that looks kind of typical of a German town. So let's pour this thing. That was really a not aggressive pour. Very bubbly, soapy looking head. Fizzing, kind of crackling a little bit. Yeah, it looks soapy and white. But I'm sure if I poured it more aggressively, it would probably have a larger head than this. It's clear, filtered. A good amount of bubbles in there. Little tiny particles in there as well. But it has the kind of Oktoberfest, kind of the Oktoberfest-Märzen kind of color. That I don't know, that copper kind of color, that copper brownish amber color. If you put it in the light, you know, it has a different, has this kind of this hue here. Alright, well, the head is pretty much gone. I'm sure if I poured it a little bit more aggressively, it would still be around. So let's give it a smell. Well, I'm not really sure. Amber colored, rich, full-bodied. I'm curious. I'm curious as to what they make this with. Maybe I should look that up. Well, I do get the malts. It's not very aromatic. I mean, it's not a whole lot. Yeah, definitely maybe some mildly roasted malts, but it's definitely malty. So let's give this a taste. Interesting. Okay, we got bread, of course. We got malts that I am having reason to believe they're roasted a bit. Yeah, I'm thinking it's like a mildly roasted malt. And there's some bread here too. Maybe there's some yeast in the background as well. A little hop zing on the finish. Yeah, it's kind of like a lighter beer. I mean, it's a lighter ale. It's a lighter Oktoberfest-Märzen beer. You know, I guess you know, it's just lighter in character. You know, everything is. You know, it almost has a skunky kind of character, but I would say that that's from the malt and the yeast. I would say that kind of, because there's no reason it would be skunky. Yeah, it's a really a really nice beer. I mean, you know, you do get it is somewhat well put together. You know, given that you kind of hard to pick out one thing from the other. I mean, you can, but it's um, it's actually that well put together. I think. Excuse me, it's carbonated. That's for sure. Yeah, the mouthfeel is dry. You get some bubbles on your tongue. You can kind of feel that. I think I'm getting sick. Hopefully not. I would say it's light to medium. Has a bit of ale character, and yet is a lighter ale. I mean, it is. It is lighter. You know, drinkability is high. It's refreshing, crisp finish. Yeah, I mean, how would I rate this? Um, I was maybe expecting like a little bit more fullness, I guess, fullness in flavor and maybe character. That could be what I was expecting, and that's kind of what I am liking in the Märzen Oktoberfest beers. You know, this is kind of if you want a Oktoberfest beer that is lighter, you know, is not so heavy on the flavor and body. This would be one for you to have. I mean, it's about $4 something a bottle. I think my total last night when I bought it was like $7.50 maybe. I don't know. When I bought this and the Ayinger, Jahrhundert Ale or Lager. I'm gonna go A minus. I mean, it is very it is very enjoyable. I am enjoying drinking it, and I'm probably gonna enjoy going and sitting down upstairs and probably watching like The Office or something, some other awesome TV show on that flat screen. So yeah, I definitely am enjoying myself. The reason it's not A or higher is because of that thing I said about it. Could be have more fuller flavor, fuller body maybe. That's kind of what I like in the Oktoberfest beers, and this is this is carbonated, that's for sure. But yeah, it is definitely is excellent. Um, I would say that the lowest you could go would be B plus. I mean, but that would be being very conservative and yet what's the word? Persnickety. If you want to be persnickety, it could be B plus, but no lower. It definitely is a finely made beer, and it definitely is one to try if you like the Oktoberfest style. Especially right now, here in Omaha, Nebraska, I'm kind of in Pilling right now. It's like between like lows are like in the 30s. I think the lowest low we've had so far was like 28, and then the highs are like low to mid 60s, but usually like 50s. So it's kind of getting a lot colder. You know, it's like sweater weather. So it is definitely the time for the pumpkin beers and the Oktoberfest-Märzen beers and all those and all that stuff to be rolled out and tried, which I have tried a lot of already. But I probably will try a lot before I probably will try more before the winter stuff comes out, you know, in mid to late November and December through February-ish, March-ish. If you see it, try it.